spectacular out here. Cruising myself to Highland. Yeah. Tailwind's killing me trying to keep up. It's a nice afternoon for a walk up Corrieric Pass. So I'm running through my list of what I still have and how many calories I need to buy. Got a resupply for a longer stretch up to the northernmost part of the loop. Pushing up one of the steepest paved roads I've ever seen. I'm gaining on a geared rider up there. Whew. It's 9 o'clock. Cooled down on me, sun went away. I think it's like 40 degrees. I gotta get some more clothes on. Oh yeah. They used to be shorts and now they're pants. There's the lock. It's been a good day. It's 5:30 in the morning. Day 2. Made it to content around 2:30 a.m. last night. Actually woke up with 45 seconds left on my timer, so I felt a few raindrops. So I quick packed up, and fortunately it never really started raining, but it's a natural alarm. Having a little Achilles tenderness, so I'm gonna move my cleats all the way back, try and get ahead of it. There, we'll see if that does the trick. That usually helps. Otherwise, I got KT tape. That'll be the next step. It's 10:30 in the morning on day 2. Just started the north loop. Haven't seen any of this from when we were riding before. We just rode the middle loop. Our friends Annie and Hugh said maybe we should just skip the north loop and leave it as a surprise. So we'll see what's in store. After a bit of pavement, finally back out here. An amazing day, amazing weather. Making my way to the northernmost tip of the route. I think I'm about to enter into a notorious section, so calls for some real food and mentally prepared to go hard and slow for a few hours. Non-stop views. Oh, this is a good hike-a-bike. I'm enjoying it. Check out that view. That section was awesome. I don't know what it's called, but I'll figure it out. I don't think we take the easy way to Drumbeg. 25%. Seems steep. Made it to the coast. Just a few miles outside of Drumbeg. Successful stop in Drumbeg. Steve, the owner of the store there, watches the race and opens the store for racers. That was a lovely stop. Morning. It's about 4 a.m. on day 3. Finally warm enough to think about pulling this thing out. It was colder than I anticipated when I first started moving, so I just have a rain jacket on, but it's about 40 degrees. Riding up and down on the school trail. It's warming me up. Got a giant apple cinnamon cake. hike a bike for breakfast. Oof. Just finished whatever the section's called after Loch Inver. It's a tough one. That one had everything. Some good trail, a lot of not very good trail. Socks are dry inside those waterproof socks. Feeling a little groggy this morning, but then just a minute ago I was like, huh, now I feel pretty good. It's 10 a.m. but then I remembered I took a caffeine pill 20 minutes ago. It works. Just another sunny day in Scotland. Weather's amazing. About to descend down into Ullapool for lunch. Oof. It is warm. Managing my effort on this climb. Fortunately, I brought chips. I've heard stories about chest deep water. This is much nicer. Sometimes you just gotta appreciate a road with proper drainage, you know? Only after you ride roads with constant puddles do you really appreciate these ditches. Somebody worked hard on this. Up the last climb of the Fisherfield section. Spectacular up here. It's midge net time. They're out thick at sunset. Let's see how this works. It's 4 a.m. day 4. Midges are thick this morning. Midges were just covering my bivvy when I woke up. Best 6 pounds I ever spent this head net. Up at the top of Torden. It's 7 a.m. on day 4. The midges went to sleep, I guess. That was intense for a couple hours in the morning. It was like I was wearing my net and it just sounded like it was raining when I was riding. They were just hitting me that much. Approaching Dorney. 130 miles to go. On another pavement connector. I'm thinking ice cream is on the menu. One last resupply, I think, in Inverness. It's just a little gas station here. We got gummies, an ice cream for now, a Red Bull for the middle of the night, some more chips. I've still got some chips. Flapjacks, Snickers, sausage roll, chicken roll, and a cable. Epic out here. My feet got a little damp this morning, so I needed to change out socks and let them dry out for a minute. Not a scene I expected to see in Scotland. Looks like a wildfire. It's been so warm and dry today. Unbelievably warm. Oh, it sucks. Losing Fort Augustus on the canal path. This is different. I feel spun out. So I'm hoping if I keep moving I can finish before 8:30 a.m. and finish before the race clock strikes 4. That was my goal. So I'm gonna push tonight, see if I can do it. I was motivated to get to Fort Augustus pretty much all day, but sometime around 4 o'clock I recall walking up this section, realizing that I was closing my eyes and I would like come to and be like, oh, I need to take a nap. And then I was slowly walking up the climb, trying to find a good spot to take a nap. I wasn't finding a spot, and I don't know how long I was walking up that short climb, but all of a sudden I snapped out of it and I was like, I've got to hurry. I got to get to Fort Augustus by 8 p.m. And then I was like, I think I just took enough micro naps while I was hiking to push on a little bit longer. I don't know, it was funny. I try to avoid that feeling, but sometimes it's necessary pushing at the end of a race. Got onto this gravel climb. I'm not sure where. Thought something felt weird, so I got off. Both my brakes were rubbing. Man, I was going hard on every climb. I was thinking I was moving really good, and I was actually just progressively getting slower. That was pretty demoralizing. But I suppose there's always something. The window to hit 4 days, I think, is closed. I'm still 24 miles away. Foggy morning for the last few miles. I'm not gonna make it by 8:30, but I've had some food and some time to think about it, and it's okay. I probably should have slept. I guess I was optimistic I could finish in the early morning hours. Still haven't learned that lesson. Maybe this time. Going multiple days with little sleep and then doing an overnight push is usually not the right choice. Well, that was hard.